basis around the tunnel, or the tower, I mean. It used to be coming from there to right there and across, but kind of needed the brick to use it for something else. I think we sold the brick actually, so this side's kind of unguarded. Here's another bunker that we built out of bricks. Back up so you can see it. See? Bricks. We haven't used it yet because we haven't played in a while. But I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. The opening right here. Go in, and you turn, angle yourself, and you squat. There you are. A couple more shooting holes over here, so if you have a group of 2, you can probably do it. I wouldn't recommend taking 3 people in here because you'd be kind of screwed if someone came around. The team will be annihilated. There's another tower built kind of out of 10 and cardboard, or not cardboard. Can't think of the word right now. Plywood. There you go. Plywood. You got an upper floor, lower floor, more brick walls. Used to be 10 right here, but grandfather had to use that for a chicken coop, so we kind of just rebuilt it with brick. Haven't hid behind it yet, but you know, it's pretty good. Again, as you don't slam into it, should be okay. Wouldn't recommend slamming into things around here. Might get stabbed. Going up some more steps that are way more breakable than any other steps in this paintball field for some reason. And just to show that this place needs a little remodeling, this is rotted out right here. Like, if I put my full weight or get a bigger friend out here, that would go through. Not be pretty. Got this little area over here. I don't know if anybody's actually shot this way, because you kind of open this way. And in fact, we don't even stay in the towers that much. We just go. We don't really like it when people camp, because that just makes the game last that much longer, and that means much more air wasted and much more paintballs. Quick games are fun. Long games are boring and drawn out. Like the way I am talking right now. Yeah. Another little hideout on the top of the tower. More shooting holes right here. Okay. And that's where the bricks came from. Right over there. As you can see, there are not so many left. Either they've been sold or put on the paintball field. We got some broken down not books. Boats. You can't read boats. But yeah, got some broken down boats. There's a jet ski over there. I'll get a close up on that. Boat motor. You can see it. Yep, there it is. Here's the jet ski. It's kind of sunk. LOL, I guess. Bomb Raider. Yeah. And yeah. This is my grandfather's property. Him and my uncles built it up, turned it into a paintball field. They weren't doing anything else with it, so why not? The bonfire is actually sitting on my mother's property over there. So yeah, New Year's is gonna be pretty fun. Paintball, bonfire, adventures. Alright, so here's this weird cement fort that we built up with cement, obviously. And no one uses it at all, actually. No one really uses this. I've never seen anybody use this. I tried using it. Again, they're not end well. I have lots of stories how things did not end well for me. I don't know if that means I'm a shitty player or what? There's another white jug. We kind of set it here, so if you're running across, you can like jump in and hide. Kind of interesting, full Houdini. For anybody who doesn't realize there's a big white jug here. They don't realize that they deserve to be shot. And yeah, going back to another piece of the tunnel over here. You know, we know that when you gotta go, you gotta go. So we put an outhouse out here. Yep. In the line of battle, when the runs hits a soldier, you have to make sacrifices sometimes. It's good to have a couple good men around you so you don't get hurt while pooping. Here's an awesome little box that's cool to hide in, except for the fact that, you know, there might be a snake or 7 in here. So I don't know if you can really see it that well. My camera doesn't have that good of quality. But yeah. See a water bottle right there? It's a nice little thing. There's like a board that I was leaning on. Kind of use that as a door. Or it's right there actually, inside. Here's a truck bed that we use. We have another one over there. And yeah, this part of the tunnel is actually pretty cool because it's kind of like a way to get out. Not a whole lot of ways to get out of the tunnel. In fact, it's really confusing sometimes. Kind of scary if you don't know where you're going. Another piece of the tunnel. There's a tower that we kind of built up, that my grandfather built up actually. It's got a trap door at the bottom so you can like jump in, but the problem is if you're 5'5", you're not going to see anything out of those holes. I am 5'5", therefore I do not use this. Not a very good thing to get trapped up in there and you can't see anybody to shoot. And here's another part of the tunnel right here. Over there goes into the tower. Another white jug that we use. Right there. You can see the tunnel breaks off at certain parts when it goes to different sides of the paintball field. That way I guess we can give other people a chance. A couple more boxes over here that's really good to hide in because no one really looks. If you ever go in the tunnels. Got one right there. Actually, no, that's not as good. But this one is a really good place. I've hidden in here many a time and no one has seen me. I guess that's one thing that worked out for me. Inside, right over here. I don't know if you guys can see anything. There's a little plastic doorway, so you can just come up here and close it, and no one really looks in there. Broken refrigerator door. Might be used as mobile cover, we don't really know. We usually use a boogie board when mobile cover is used. Here's the inside of the tunnel. Again. Over there is that door I was telling you about. Nice little area. Never really make it this far in tunnels because you kind of want to get in and get out. There's another little area that no one really uses. So it's kind of in the middle of the paintball field. Most of us just stay on the outer sides. There's a little spectator stand that I started the video on, right up there. It's got no real protection, so occasionally paintballs do fly up there and hit people. Don't sue us. And here's this way. That tunnel kind of opens out and comes to this wall. you kind of screwed if someone's behind the wall because they can safety you, which is basically they shot you without shooting you. We have a rule like that. If you're close enough, safety us. There's a blue building that one time when a bunch of kids came out here, they kind of blew out the windows. I wanted to hurt those kids severely because it's not cool when you break people's stuff. Even though it's a broken down paintball field. Still not cool, man. Don't do it. Yeah, so here's the inside of the blue building. I've been in here many a time. Try not to stay too long because most you want to do is get in, get your bearings, gather your resources, and get out. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole field. We have all kinds of different games. We have speedball, which is a team versus team match. Hunter, one guy goes out there, everybody has to go find him, and he has to pick everybody off. We have predator. No, I'm sorry. Hunter is where everybody's out there hiding. One guy goes out there with a gun, and he has to shoot everybody. Really fun if you run. If you just hide, it's kind of boring. Don't be a wimp. It's paintballs. Way more fun if you run. Predator is the one where one guy goes out there, hides, everybody else has to find him. We prefer Hunter over Predator. We also have games like Spy. It kind of, sums itself up. And sometimes play Capture the Flag. Not much because it's not so fun with paintballs. Here's a little area where we sit and chat before every other game or so. Have this awesome chair right here. Here's a giant air tank that we use. We get one about every 4 or 5 games because it runs out. It's about $30 to get a new one. We accept air donations from people who play. Got some trash cans for our trash. Awesome little fire thing for when we camp out here. More trash, more fire bucket, Dad's barbecue pit, Grandpa's barbecue pit. And yeah, that's about it, people. There's an outhouse. A cool little outhouse. Put all the paintball gear. It's got a giant window on the door so you can look in and see someone doing their business if you're into that. Hope you're not. Kind of weird. I have to hurt you. See if anybody's in here. Hello. Hello. No one's in here. Unless it's a ghost. Then I just watched a ghost do his business. And that's it. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope I didn't bore you too much. Goodbye.